What's up, everyone, and welcome back to a new video on the channel. Welcome to some Forza Horizon 5 again. I have something interesting for you today, because I have a couple of tunes, one of them being really weird, and I want to try them out for the video, of course, because that's what happens. Also, if you're new to the channel and you don't know what's going on right now, basically, over on my Discord, which you can find down below, you can send over some tunes that you guys have made yourselves, and you can let me try them. If some of them sound interesting, I may pick them for a future video, and I'll make a video on them. And obviously showcase the share code and show it to everybody else, and if it's a good tune, it's a fun tune, then everybody can try it, and you can get downloads and money and everything, whatever. Regardless, it makes for good content on the channel, and I've had the series now for a while, so yeah, if you want to send over some stuff, send it over on the Discord. Also, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I feel like, again, if I mention it at the start of the videos, it makes a much bigger impact on the channel's subscriptions. So yeah, if you're new to the channel and you like the content that you're seeing, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to do it, and yeah, you'll get notified whenever I upload a new video. Plus, it helps you out to get closer and closer to 400k, finally. Anyway, let's get started with today's tunes. So I have a couple of them here. One of them I want to try out because it just sounds ridiculous. I think both of these tunes that I want to try are both for off-road, but one of them is actually from a guy that's listed as a top Forza player in the community that I have, right? Which means that he is like a leaderboard nerd, so he'll go for leaderboards and stuff like that. And he sent over a Cesto ELO for Forza Edition tune for off-road racing, which is a little bit odd. That thing we know is Unreal for on-road racing, but he sent it for off-road racing, and it said, here's the description of it. Currently holds the record for the Cordillera, I think that's what it is, speed zone, and is able to match or outpace the CLK on acceleration based on zones like the Costa Rocosa, Cordillera, and El Gancho. Be careful on the throttle as the corners. Be careful on the throttle in corners as it sometimes kills your grip. Far grippier in the dirt roads than just straight off-road. So this is going to be an interesting one. This is a tune not for rival events. This is a tune for actual speed zones in the game. And it's for the Cesto ELO. And I want to try it. I really wanted to try this thing. As soon as I read it, I wanted to try it. So here it is. This is the Cesto ELO, obviously, that we have. This is the one that I've used many times before. It's not even my tune that's on this thing, but I have a bunch of different types of tunes, I think, for this specific car. Whoops. I think my tuning setups. As you can see, absolutely loads of these. Even some really old ones by Don Juan Song and stuff like that. But obviously some of them from better players than me. And yeah, what I want to do is obviously now go and enter this guy's share code in here. So 652361753. That is the code. There it is. He's even named it after the thing. And it's by Sharku. Okay, cool. Install this thing. Let's send it. Let's see what this thing is like. Okay, I'm kind of excited because it just feels wrong for this thing to just be good off-road like this. It's just such a wrong tune, but I feel like it's gonna be so good. All right. So on this surface that I'm driving right now, it should be really good. And then as soon as it gets to the kind of off-roady bit, it's terrible. Like the bit between the off-road sections. Man, even on-road, this thing is still unreal. Jesus Christ. Alright, now which one is the Cordillera speed zone? That's the one we have to find now, because I have no idea where this one is. But it's somewhere. And it's a rally one, so... That one? No. That one? No. 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 Apparently it's also very good for this. No. No. There it is. Right here. Right here. So far, my best is 152 miles an hour, which is nowhere near where it's supposed to be. And apparently everybody in my club is using the Mercedes CLK GTR, which, from my impression, was one of, if not the best cars to use for this. Why am I even checking the top of the... Like, I don't even know why I'm checking the top leaderboards in the world, because everybody's just straight up cheating. There's no point. So how is this going to work? I kind of need to get a run-up, I think, right? There has to be a way for me to get a run-up. The thing is, though, average speed is different to just having to cross the line in like at a specific speed. That's what I'm trying to say, right? Like, so I can go off-road here like this and get speed, or enough speed, to go through this just fine. I need to get rid of sim steering. I'm still never used to sim steering on off-road sections. It's just obnoxious. It's just really bad. Okay, I need more speed. I'm going too slow. I'm generally going too slow. There's also ways I think you can kind of cheese this thing a little bit. Most of the speed zones as well in this game, you can kind of just go a little, like if you cut a tiny bit. So I think it's a mix of speed and see, like there I'm going way too fast. It's a mix of speed and time it takes you to complete the zone, right? So if you kind of go a little bit off-road and a little bit too far on the inside, for example, and you kind of cut a little bit, like this, not only can it kind of keep your speed up, but it can also increase it just slightly. I destroyed my old PB, by the way, with 165 miles an hour, with one run. With one run, I've destroyed it. That's just not even close. Like my old one was so slow compared to this. That was a terrible run too. I want to try that again. I want to try that again. I kind of want to have a little bit more speed going into it. I don't know. Can I just like cut across this like this? Like I don't know. I want to try it just to get as much of a run up as possible, which I think it could be genuinely possible to do so. I just need to try and avoid crashing into things. This is what I was thinking, maybe. Try doing stuff like this. Alright. Aim straight for the tree. Maybe try and avoid that. That'll help. That's more like it. Why am I in third? Wait, what? That's a bit weird. I think I accidentally, like, downshifted twice. Ah, come on. But I think what I'm doing here is the right thing to do, right? I have to get like a massive run up, so I have a crazy amount of speed here. But he is right though. It just loses grip so much when I'm on like off-road sections that aren't like, you know, the grippy parts. Weird. So it doesn't look like I can do much in terms of entering at a higher speed. It doesn't really help that much. There probably is a way to do it, so it kind of helps a little bit more than what I'm doing here. But like, I'm gonna cut here. I think this is fine. But I don't think getting like a massive run up is necessary. Interesting. And I don't think it's the other way either. So apparently this holds the world record. I don't know what the world record is because there's so many cheated scores on these leaderboards. I don't know how far down I need to scroll to be able to even just get to the world record, if that makes sense. Like, where is everybody else in the world, pretty much? So far, out of my friends, not my friends in club, but just out of my friends, I am the fastest. These guys are still doing 170. If I can like beat 170, then I'll be happy. Which I think is possible. I just need to do it, pretty much. Interesting, because I've always thought that Mercedes would have been like probably one of the best ones for using for all these events. But apparently the Cesto ELO holds the world record for this. I don't know what it is. Because he didn't say in the actual comment on Discord, he just said that it does hold the world record. And I believe him, obviously, because he is like a leaderboard nerd, but okay, can't be sliding around like that. I beat my PB, but it's still not enough. It's still not enough. When I see that thing popping up to like 170, and then it's just at the very end, I kind of just lose it. It's hard to watch. It's hard to watch because I know I can go faster. This is a really good tune. There it is again. I'll just go faster and faster. It's just faster and faster every time. I think I might be done with this one. It's just, I feel like this is one of those that I have to watch someone else do it. I have to watch someone else do it, kind of follow their line. I don't know if you've ever done like a rival event where you're just not familiar with the track too much, and then you have to watch someone do it, and you're like, oh, I can do that. And then you try it, and then you get faster and faster. I feel like that's what I have to do. I have to watch one of these nerds do it. These guys at the top of the leaderboards. Be really, really fast. And then I'll be like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Something like that. Okay, 169. So like I can get closer and closer, but it's just... I don't think I'll be able to get like the top of the leaderboards. 169.17. That's really good. That is really, really good. Again, comparing it to the CLK GTR, which is the big daddy for all these. That is, I think, a really, really good score. Yeah, like I said, I need to watch someone else do it to be able to just be as fast as them, you know? There's no way to like watch a replay of like the world record like run. You can do it on Rivals, but you can't do it on these events. And it's a little annoying that you can't put like a ghost there. I feel like that would be so beneficial if you're trying to do stuff like this. And just as soon as you cross the thing, I feel who's done that? I think the crew did that, right? I don't think you can select who your ghost is, but the crew, I'm pretty sure, managed to put a ghost up every time you get close to like a speed trap. They just put a ghost in front of you, and they're like, oh, this guy's using this guy, and he's doing this speed through it. You know what I mean? So I feel like that would be kind of beneficial as well. As soon as you cross this little line, you can have it so your ghost is just on. I feel like it's just such a small feature that they could possibly add into the game, and it would just benefit. Thing is though, this is a hard speed zone to keep in check, if you know what I mean. Anyway, that's really good. It's really, really good. It feels very wrong to use this thing like this, but it's a very, very good tune. I've spent now like about, what, 15 minutes just playing with it, trying it out. Why is it all white now? I know it's supposed to get dirty in that, but this is still Kevlar. Like, it still has the carbon Kevlar like design on it. It just looks so weird. Oh, it still has it. It's just weird and white. Well, there's a thumbnail for the video. Let's clean it, actually. Oh, that's the wrong one. There you go. Look at that. Much, much nicer. Now it just doesn't look dirty at all. There you go. There's a thumbnail for it. Anyway, let's move over to the next tune, because I feel like the next one is also going to be just as dumb as this one. Even though this one is just... it's genuinely like a world record tune. The next one is another off-road tune, but he said he's used it for many S1 off-road multi-surface races. His San Juan Scramble is in the top 1% of that track. The thing is, the top 1% is not that hard to get to. The top 1% is not that incredibly hard to get to, but he is using a BMW i8. BMW i8 is another car that you just don't expect to go off-road. The thing is, though, with the BMW i8 is I built one of these things, if I remember correctly, for off-roading, but for a bit of a different type of off-roading. I'm pretty sure I built this thing for rock crawling. I have 4 different i8s. I think I've gotten like 2 or 3 of these in the past. But this is the car in question here. Let's download this guy's tune and see what he's done to it. 167462055 Rally 1.2. Okay. Let's try this out. Rally suspension, rally tire compound, all-wheel drive. Alright, let's see. Again, like I said, top 1% is not that impressive. But this guy could be not that great of a driver. Because I've had that happen before, where people send me tunes. Why did they use these? He didn't use the right tires. He used rally tires. Why did he use the rally tires, not the off-road tires? Oh, this is gonna suck, man. Why did you not use the rally tires? Or the off-road tires, the off-road racing tires? What did I just do? Fast travel to nothing. I tried to press something else. My mind went blank. I'm too busy, like, trying to realize what this guy has just done. San Juan Scramble, he said, which is this one. He said he's top 1% in the world on it. I'm gonna see what my actual ghost is on this. I'm also top 1% in the world on this. Okay, well, maybe I shouldn't race against the Mercedes CLK GTR. Maybe I shouldn't select that as my ghost. I want to try and pick someone else. I want to try and pick someone that's like top, what? Should I do top 10,000? I don't know if top 10,000 is... I'll select this guy as my ghost. I don't think top 10,000 is top 1%. Maybe it could be. I'm not entirely sure. But I want to try it out. I want to see against someone that's not even top 10,000. I want to see what this thing is like compared to it. If it's much faster, for whatever reason, then I'll go and select someone higher. But I genuinely feel... Like, he did say it's a multi-surface race build, right? But I think you can still do the same thing with the big, dirty, knobbly tires. Like the off-road tires. Racing tires, whatever they're called in this game. I mean, it has the speed for it. I know I've rewinded because I still need to get like a rolling lap. It has the speed and power for it. The grip is just horrendous. The grip is just bad. It's like manageable because I can get used to it, but it's just not good. But I swear as well, if you put the other tires on this thing, it's gonna be even grippier in the off-road sections. Maybe not in the on-road section, but the on-road sections as well. It's just... It's not going to be particularly fast like with these tires anyway. Somehow I clipped that checkpoint. See, like, it still does the same sort of understeering malarkey that the other tires do. Alright, let's do one rolling lap and see what we get. I mean, I'm significantly faster than top 10,000. Much faster than top 10,000. So there is a little bit of good news with this tune. It's actually quite a lot better than I expected it to be. Again, it's not going to compete against the top of the class world tunes, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's leaving that 911 behind pretty easily. There's not that many cars that are very good at both on-road and off-road. Some cars deserve the attention. 108. I mean, I'm 4 seconds faster. Let's collect my reward. We'll pick someone else as well to be my rival here. Actually, we'll see where 108 is, pretty much. We'll see what 108 is. No thanks. So 108 is about where I could get with this thing. I've only done one lap with it. Alright, I understand that. But I genuinely feel like this guy missed out on the opportunity to make this even better by giving it these tires instead of the other ones. So I kind of want to feel like I want to showcase how good those tires are compared to these ones. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's onto something. Maybe these rally tires are actually the best ones for this. So 108 is what I ended up getting with it. Obviously, I'm quicker than that with the meta car, but without the meta car, about between 2,000 and 3,000 in the world. So I'm top 3,000 in the world. Maybe even top 2,000. That's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's not like insane or anything like that, but it's not bad at all. Okay, here's the thing. I want to see what it's like with the other tires. Okay, so this guy's done his own build like this, and I have tried it, right? No, I have tried it, but I think I can improve on your build, and you can not thank me for it, but I think you can try and appreciate what it's like to have these tires on instead of these ones. So the class as well goes down significantly. Yes, the handling goes down as well, but the off-road capability on these wheels versus, or these tires versus these tires, is massive. Like, they're just so much better. So that's why I think you should put these ones on instead. And again, with all of the other things that you can slap onto this thing to make it just as fast, I think it'll genuinely do really, really well. So, again, the wing and the splitter and all that is fine. You can also engine swap this thing. I think he put this engine in it, which I will do the same thing. It's all-wheel drive still. Again, it's at the top of S1, so I'm going to guess he's turbocharged it as well. Pretty much anything you can buy for this thing, you can just buy for it. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy everything that I possibly can for this guy, and then I'll be right back. And I'm going to try to do one run with my setup on this thing, but just with these tires instead. And I want to see what the difference is going to be in performance between my car and his car, just because I changed the tires. And obviously I'll have my own tune on it, but just because I changed my tires, I want to see what it's like. Alright, rolling lap. Let's hit it. Oh my god, this is so fast. This is a very fast car. Brake. Oh, seriously? The tune is still a little bit all over the place. This is my first time actually trying it out anyway. But apart from that, I'm liking it. Apart from that, this thing is an absolute beast with these tires. I'm already faster with that horrendous run. Like I said, these tires make a massive, massive difference to the run. I generally feel like they're just a much better tire to use for this like off-road racing. There's no point of putting the rally tires on it because you're just missing out on so much grip. Just for the sake of having a little bit of extra grip on the on-road section, which is completely fine because these tires are also still quite good on the on-road section. It's just slightly not as good. So I'm telling you, try these tires out instead and they'll make a big, big difference. You can just drive faster. You can just be faster in general, everywhere. And if you tune it properly, you can have the car rotate nicely. You can have it drive pretty much like any other car on the actual tarmac itself. And you can still just go faster and faster and faster. See what I mean? Like, you can easily get a faster time. The thing is, though, the IA isn't really an insane car to use for this. I mean, I appreciate the tune that you sent me. It's just, I feel like it's, even with just these tires being changed, I'm just faster. Like, it just is a faster car. Like, I can have more power. I have significantly more weight than him anyway, on his tune. But I can have a lot more power as well. And I can keep up the speed off-road a little bit better with these tires instead of the rally ones that you sent me. So, yeah. Top 1% is just not that great. But you can go faster and faster if you change your tires to these. Just learn how to drive with these on the actual road itself. Just learn how to tune the cars a little bit better. And that's pretty much it, because you can actually genuinely get it to be just as fast with these tires, just as fast as the other rally tires, if you know how to drive properly. Again, these are super soft right now as well, so that's why they lean quite a bit like this. But you can use that lean to your advantage. You can see the way the car just leans to one side, and it's due to the fact that the tires are incredibly soft. I don't know if you can probably tell, but obviously they're very good like that for off-road sections, but when you're driving on asphalt, they're not really the best, because you have like no feel at all when you're driving. But again, they're just very good. So try them out. Let me know if your tune changes for the better, if you haven't tried it yet. And yeah, again, you might have to adjust a couple of things, like change the engine, for example, because I did. Because I'm pretty sure with your engine, this thing would be much lower in class than it was before. But you can push more power through the car with these tires anyway. So change your engine and slap these on. And I'm pretty sure if you change your engine and you had the M5 engine, which I have now, with your other tires, it would jump up into S2 and you won't be able to make it or keep it in S1. So you'll have a little bit more power to play with as well if you change the tires. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you for the tunes, everybody. That Cesto ELO tune is ridiculous. Try that one out for yourselves. And then with this one as well, even if you do try it out for yourselves, try mess around with your own as well. Because I think you can kind of improve on this guy's tune a little bit more. Regardless, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, everyone, again. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.